exits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer.
Well, hello to you. Welcome into another edition of Riley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour once again. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Just got done reviewing Big Girls Want to Escape in Paradise. If you have missed the 3-part series, don't worry. I reviewed all 3 episodes. I literally just what is it now? 8, 44, 40, 44, 43, 42, 41. Literally 4 minutes ago, just ended that tour. And now we're here. So 2 shows back to back in one day. That's what we do for you, the culture, because there's anything that's happening for the culture, of the culture, and by the culture, subcultures, and forgotten cultures, unheard cultures, everything in between. That's what we're here for. Tonight, we're going to talk about Heart and Hustle Houston. It is season 2, episode 3. Child, a lot went down on this, and we're also going to get into some other stuff too, because like I said, there's a broken, dilapidated, and decrepid show that has been renewed for 30 more episodes. And I do not understand why somebody had to get a drink after a scene when y'all do the same dribble bullshit and just draining content. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? So with all that being said, let's get to it, because child hire is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all you here. Let's get into some rather Heart and Hustle Houston, child. A lot went down on this one. Here we go. So at the end of the second episode, we see Chloe being a mama and Jordan being her son. I am sure the milk is fulfilling, for sure. Moving on. Yeah, being facetious with that. Okay, listen. But it was like, Jordan. Now, Jordan, you get your behind back over here. But as a black boy, you get your ass back over here. Of course, not all black moms cuss. Just, you saw the thumbnail, you know my voice and damn, you know why you're here. Moving on. So Jordan took the keys away from Chloe. And Chloe calls Janet, Jordan's mom, right? And here's the thing, right? Chloe doesn't have her mom anymore, right? And I felt like, hey, listen, as long as it's not a toxic relationship and everything, why not? Because you don't know what it is to not have someone in your life or something or what have you in your life until it's gone, right? So I felt for Chloe, right? And apparently Janet said that I don't tell him what you and me talk about, no how, right? But of course, you know how moms are. Sometimes they overshare. I'd rather have moms be moms and not moms at all. Dads are a little bit more tight-lipped, okay, than moms. Let's just go ahead and keep it up. So then we're with Latoya, Roe, and Murrena. Um, and so, Roe believes that there's no problems with Murrena and Latoya, so that's easier to do. This ain't Kendrick and Drake. This is like T.I. 50 Cent. Child, it's the references for me, but I can't say nothing because I do references all the time for my channel. But anyway, so there's underlying issues, right? And there is legitimately no real issues between Murrena and Latoya, right? So really no issues there. And so there's different points of views and thinking and, thought patterns, right? And so, like I said, no issues between them personally, and that, they're all going to talk. And Murrena did not see it that way. Now, the crux, it seems like the crux of this season is this conversation that happened during the first season of how Lebrina called one of Latoya's friends Precious, right? And as you guys know, Precious was a film about, a black young lady being abused by her mother, right? And so, Latoya did not like that, right? And Latoya's friend overheard that and felt a way about it, right? And so, Latoya and Lebrina start arguing, right? And Latoya is not here for the Precious comment. She has not been here for it all season. Child, this is just episode 3. So I'm sorry, y'all. One of the things about me, y'all, and I've showed y'all this before, I have eczema, dry skin. So apparently this dry skin that came onto my earlobe. So I'm trying to. Anyway, I'll get it later. But almost. Yep, I got it. Okay. Now you gotta let that out so that way it can breathe and everything. But with all that being said, now Latoya and Lebrina start arguing, right? And Latoya, like I said, is not here for the Precious comment. And Murrena has said, Latoya and Lebrina. Latoya and Murrena start arguing. My bad. But there was an argument with Latoya and Lebrina before that, right? So I think Murrena and Latoya was talking about what caused the argument, right? So, like I said, Murrena said that she looks like Royce Reed, who is an actress. And Rose like, stick to the prompt, stick to the prompt, stick to the prompt, stick to the prompt. And, perception is everything, right? And Rose said that when we went to Miss Sylvia, everything blew up like it was World War III. Lebrina was crying, and Lebrina's pressure point was being hit because everybody was just attacking. Hey! But Lebrina did not want to say, "You're welcome." Shout out to Maui. But anyway, so Rose said, like, well, Lebrina was saying some things, you know what I mean? And, Rose was not here for Murrena, what she was saying, right? And so, like I said, apparently, according to Latoya, Lebrina has said before, she don't have confidence. She's insecure. She's two-faced and she's a liar, and she don't want to talk to me. My God. Today. Listen, this is episode 3. I do not want this to be the storyline for the whole season over a single comment. That's what that broken, dilapidated, and decrepid showed us. All they know how to do is take one thing and drag it out. That's it. They ain't got nothing original to them. Don't be that show. Hard Hustle Houston. When y'all came on, it was a breath of fresh air in the world of content creation and reality TV. It really was. And y'all did so good season 1. I don't like this energy. I don't like where this could be heading. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it here, there, or anywhere. Apparently, I am. So, with all that being said, Murrena said that she thinks Latoya thinks that she's a kiss ass. Now, Latoya didn't say that. Now, of course, Murrena probably felt the energy and she, did 1 + 1 = 2, right? But Rose like, well, I'm sorry, that's not really a face, but basically that was Girl, you okay? Is you cool? Are you okay? Shout out to Kim Pie. And Roe was being a real one. Like, listen, the person who the comment was made about, they're not even here. Like, let's not do that. Just focus on y'all. What the fuck y'all got going on? Otherwise, I'm gonna need a drink. I need a drink. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Make it strong. I need that down my throat. I say all this in space for Roe. I really, really do. So then we have so after that situation, right? Roe says, "Am I the same one now?" Yes, you are. Okay. By the way, just as a side note, I know we got the Tony Braxton cut, but I miss those damn girls. I'm moving on. It's something about a very curvaceous, bodacious, about her shit woman that knows how to have a full face, dress, and some curls. Jesus! Let them be reins and let y'all have 16 carriages driving away type of energy. But moving on. Let me roll on. Anyway, so with all that being said, we get to Murrena, and she's taking pictures with her family. All the family is there. And Amelia is a bonus star, and Murrena has treated Amelia with love, grace, and space since she was 3 years old. Yeah, that's basically your child. Okay. But Amelia stays with her mom. So Murrena and her husband and the family don't get to see her all the time. But when they do, they do. And all of them were together. And, the husband was talking about, wealth for some people is determined by, money. But the wealth that I see is family and how much, they love me. I thought that was very, very sweet because a lot of times around TV, we don't get to see stuff like that. On that other broken, dilapidated, decrepid show, my God, there ain't no love, there ain't no marriage. It is toxicity and it is thirsty. The thirsty and toxicity of Huntsville. So that should be the show. Moving on. Now, there is a funny hee ha ha kiki of a joke made in this episode of bombastic side-eye. And Maria's like, your dad's trying to say something important. You're making a joke. It's like, children have their own mindset. I thought it was funny. I believe that Murrena's mom is Jamaican, and so bombastic side-eye apparently is part of the culture. But I thought that was hilarious. But it was a joke. It was a joke. Hey, Murrena, are you okay? So then we get to Chloe, right? Chloe and Latoya, they do a check-in on each other, this, that, third. And Latoya says something that I did not think about. She says, you have to see how Jordan feels, right? Because you don't know if what you're doing with his mom makes him feel like he can't be a man because you're always running to his mom. That's a very fair point. That's a very fair point. Like, I have always believed whoever I get in a relationship with, before in my last relationship, I did not want to post her because I'm like, this is our relationship. The world don't even know. But it's a way of bringing stability. I didn't see that before, and for that, we did end up working out. But we're good people. Actually, today I was going through a little something on a platform, child, unnecessarily, by the way. I always drink my water, mind my black on business, and do what I do. But sometimes people want to try me. I'm like, I don't think I want to do that. If you know what's good for your mental health, because I am the bazooka of not missing. But my ex actually got in my comment section. See, when you treat people with respect and you own up to your part of it, usually things work out. That's why we got to judge the totality of a person, not just a moment of a person. We got to judge the totality of a person, not just the moment of a person. We got to judge the totality of a person, not just the moment of a person. So when it came to this, I was like, that was a very fair point, right? Because the more you allow the world in, the less room you have to figure things out. So I thought, the man versus kid analogy, Latoya, I thought she did a great job. And, Chloe said, like, this Jordan thing reminded me of Lebrina and just walking out and how, like, that was childish behavior. Latoya wishes that there was more accountability. This group had more accountability, right? Lebrina's throwing out the room. Latoya is done trying to be the glue, right? And, Latoya feels where this group session led fall apart. Now, I can understand to a degree when you are just done to be done. But y'all, the day you're done is the day that everybody else wins. Because you know what? In any in all cultures, especially in our culture, we are the first ones to lift up and drag down. Some people actually deserve it. Others do not. But what I don't want is this one comment to destroy the potential franchise that could be for all. Because I can see Heart and Hustle Miami. I can see Heart and Hustle LA. I can see Heart and Hustle Louisiana. I can see Heart and Hustle Little Rock, Arkansas. I can see a Heart and Hustle Chicago. I can see a Heart and Hustle Washington DC. That y'all are on the brink of something good. Don't you fuck this up because of miscommunication. And I'm talking to y'all like I'm y'all executive producer. Matter, can we get a reunion this time around? I will gladly host it. Moving on. So with that being said, listen, we got Kelly on Real Housewives of Atlanta saying hot chili cheese Frito pussy. And then you got somebody who had to get a drink after a scene of doing the same shit that they've been doing for I don't know how many seasons. And that's on TV. We need Hard Hustle Houston. Okay? All right? Moving on. So then we get to Latoya. So as you guys know, last year her dad passed away. At the end of the first season, she was going to step away from the Houston entertainment scene. That did not pan out because her clients did not want her to step away. But she's in the process of selling her dad's home. Now, her dad was a police officer and a minister, so she found a sermon that she needed right then, right? And so Latoya's mom gave up on everything in her. Latoya's grandmother passed in 1998, and Latoya got left at 10 years old, so she stayed with her dad. And so over the past 4 years, the mom has said that she's sorry that she was so mean to Latoya. And what Latoya realized in therapy was she was over loving everyone to compensate for the love she did receive. That's a real thing, right? I've even been a victim of that. And so she is not going to Latoya is not going to overlove or overcompensate anymore. Like, if you don't want to work out, God bless you. I'll pray for you from afar, but my mental health is way more important. My mental health is way more important than me trying to fix things that y'all don't want, to be fixed, right? But anyway. With that being said, we get to Alena, and she is talking with the kid. Now, the son got a lot of money from his art from 5 drawings. Congratulations to the son. That's amazing. And then the daughter says, we want to talk about our family and dad, right? And Alena says that, phone calls are not being answered, right? And Alena's not going to the session. Can we talk about Alena? You guys remember what Tamar Braxton did? She said she was going to be a friend to the family, even though she's in the family. Child, it just seems like you just want to be a friend of this season. Like, it's only episode 3. But what else do you have? Right? Like, Alena could have just stayed off this season, personally. She wasn't going to really bring anything, but that's just me. So then we back with murrena. And so Murrena and Lebrina, they're talking. And Lebrina, is saying that no, what is happening is it's called lying and being messy. Morena says there's different perspectives and confusion, right? So Lebrina's like, oh, lies you tell, lies you tell, lies you tell, lies you tell. So with that being said, Marina talked about the vineyard. Now, at the vineyard, Lebrina gave everybody a flower and said something nice about them. It was such a good season finale. Like, we wanted more. We wanted more. We wanted more. We wanted more, rather, right? And so Lebrina would usually not typically give her heart to anything of this type of group because, she went through the fire, the rain, air, and earth, all that stuff to get to where she is, right? Because they're not on my level comment. And I'm not saying that to be mean to Lebrina, but I do understand. Sometimes when you have been broken, you rather keep your wall up than let people in. I totally get it. I do. But like I said, this group with this energy, no, this group shouldn't break up because of miscommunication. That other show should be canceled for miscommunication and miscommunication, dilapidate behavior, and decrepid energy. That show should be canceled. It should, but of course, child, as long as people are watching chaos, toxicity, and strife, why not, right? So Roe's going to set up a session with Miss Sylvia, right? And so yeah, Rose set up the session with Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia, I absolutely love you. You feel like a grandmother from Little Rock, Arkansas to me. And I love your place. I mean, I bet you Miss Sylvia I bet you Miss Sylvia owns the whole house. I bet you when she needs to get away from her own personal house, she just needs to create, she just go there and just sleep. That's exactly what I would do. That's a wonderful place. So Latoya said, I would never tell anyone that you're not on my level. So this own my level comments really appealing to her. So then Chloe, Marina, Ro, and Latoya are all there. And so what ends up happening is that, Chloe asks a question, then Marina cuts her off. And, a lot, some people are saying, Chloe was the person who said the precious comment. And in the footage, it kept showing Lebrina saying it, right? And, Chloe is talking about Marina being two-faced, right? And Marina said, we can also talk about you being two-faced. It's like, Marina, he or she who has to sin cast the first stone. Just shut up. Shut up. Damn. Like, sincerely, like I said before, no one is perfect. There's flaws in everyone. Chloe's not saying that you this, that, and the third, but child, you can't be so up here that you can never be humble down here. Shut up. Words of Sam. So then after that, right, Lebrina shows up. Lebrina, I'm proud of you for showing up. Because that could not have been easy. So Miss Sylvia, we get to Miss Sylvia, and everybody is talking. And Miss Sylvia said if everyone's going to attack, then, they're going to attack back. So that's going to Lebrina and what happened. And the on my level comment. So this is the start of the therapy session. The on my level comment. Lebrina talked with everyone in the group, and Lebrina said either you don't want to hear what I'm saying or fuck what I'm saying. And I can feel her on that. If you have tried your best to be loving, kind, and gracious, like I'm sorry. You, even if you're just in catfish, you piss me off for what you said. Girl, I'm sorry. Damn, I'm trying this catfish. It's like you can't win by losing. And so, Lebrina took the accountability for the fuck you because at the end of the first therapy session, she just walked out, right? And she was just overwhelmed. And, Latoya gets asked, what can you be responsible for? And Latoya said, I should not have raised my voice at her, and then talked about Lebrina some more. But it was about Lebrina owning responsibility, right? And, you know, Latoya said, I'm not actually upset with Lebrina personally. It's just something that you said that makes me upset. Well, Latoya, that means you are upset with her. You're upset with Lebrina for what she says. That means you're upset with her. And I get what she means. There's no personal problems. Like, there's nothing really deep. But comments do affect somebody, right? So then we see Chloe Gabourey Sebe, right? And it was red carpet precious, right? That's what Lebrina said. But here's the thing, right? And I'm going to bring something up here in a minute because I want to have a conversation with you all on it because I saw this on social media, on Instagram page, right? But we'll get to that here in just a minute. Lebrina is upset after things get twisted after it's been said. And I do agree with that too. After you have maybe upset this, that, and third, and I try to apologize, you still twist it like that. But also, too, it's like, Lebrina, if what someone is saying ain't true, why are you getting this upset over it? Like, you did say Precious in the tape. You did say Precious in the tape. You did say Precious in the tape, right? And so now it's a liar off, like, you're a liar, you a liar, you know, your mama's a liar, no, your dad's a liar, no, your son's a liar, no, your daughter's a liar. I'm being facetious, but it was basically a liar off. And Roe is done because Missouri's like, hey, guy. And Roe's like, would y'all shut the fuck up? Before I fuck y'all up. She didn't say that, but so many words, Roe was done, right? So then we are at the preview, right? So Roe is on her big one in the therapy session, doing her big one. Great job, Roe. So Alena and her mom talk about, you know, the kids and say, Mom, happy that does affect the kids. And then Roe didn't have her dad growing up. So that is the episode there. Now, I want to get to something that I saw on Instagram. Instagram. And I thought that this was very interesting. So let me go to Instagram. Because they had a question. And I want to get into it with y'all. And by the way, y'all, I'm just going to say this right now. Give me a moment. By the way, y'all, I'm just going to say this right now. I normally don't bring up people. But I'm going to show you my face for how I feel about hard hustle right now. I'm going to show you the face. This face is how I feel. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This is how. Oh, sorry, y'all can't even see it. There you go. This is how I'm feeling. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, Hard Hustle Houston? Over miscommunication? Come on, man. We don't want a whole season of just one storyline. Good damn. Good damn, good damn, and good damn. That's how I'm feeling. Jesse Payne's face is how I'm feeling. Like, the fuck. Anyway, with that being said, so let's talk about it here, okay? Right here. Is it okay to call someone precious, right? So we're going to just watch this clip. Here we go.
Be very clear. In the Black community, precious ain't never been a word that is of endurement or a good word. Even when people look at oh, your baby precious.
Like, you can't even say that no more.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Or if you're comparing them to the character Precious in the Precious movie, That's just not good. And so all I'm saying is just be mindful, because I'm not going to go into your space and talk about your loved one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be very clear.
Okay, so let's be very clear, right? Now, I do think that the precious thing, to me, depends on the context, conjecture, and connection of how the comment was made, right? Now, if somebody says, oh, that baby's precious, or, oh, you so precious, you tried that, it's the connotation behind it, right? So, to me, if it's from that, okay, cool. Because precious has been used for how many? You know what? Let me ask. How long has the word precious been in existence? Bruh. Latoya, you about to feel behind the 8 ball so damn much by actual factual information. This is sad. What I'm about to show y'all. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Listen, the word precious itself has been in existence for roughly 800 years. 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 It entered the English language in the mid-13th century before 1300. So this word was around way before the Precious movie ever came out, right? So the origins and evolution of the word trace back even further. The Latin origin, it stems from the Latin word precious, meaning costly, valuable, or of great worth, which itself comes from praetorium, meaning price or worth. Middle English, 13th century, it was borrowed into English as precious via Old French precious, and was initially used to describe physical items of great material or monetary value. Let's keep going. Evolution of the meaning, right? By the late 14th century, the meaning expanded to describe things of emotional, metaphorical worth. Later, it took on an over-refined, precious tone, and for a few centuries, it even carried an ironic sense of being worthless. But based on the history of the word, it has been more of a positive connotation than a negative connotation. So from that standpoint, you can't throw out the word precious out of your vocabulary because of a movie. Child, just be real about it. Okay. Now, if I ask this on the reunion, I'm sure the tour will be like, well, that's great and all, but my friend still felt offended. Okay, well, question. Can I bring your friend out right now? And can we get this conversation hashed? And after this, next season, we don't talk about this anymore? Cool. That's how you need to handle shit. So let's look at the comments. Never in my life. By the way, the face card is face carding. Do you hear me? See the face card? That is a precious face, okay? Never in my life have I heard calling a baby precious is an insult. Hell, my name is Precious. Calling a baby precious is not shade, lol. However, calling a woman precious like a character in the movie is shade, and that's what it was. Love Lebrina last season, but she was being shady. That's a fair point. That's why I said it depends on the connotation of the word and how it was utilized, right? This is a lie. I call people precious and it's meant as a term of endearment. Oh, you're my precious little baby. Come here, precious. Yes, that is true. Actually, this is not true. Precious has always been a loving term before the movie Precious was made. Sounds like a case of projection. This has to be a southern thing. Calling baby precious down south will get your wig split. It's an insult, just like bless your heart can be as well. Okay, I never knew that was an insult down south. Okay. Do y'all not consider context when commenting? Nobody's talking about babies or small children. We're talking about a grown woman in a professional setting. Body language, tone, facial expressions included. Y'all know what she meant. That's a fair point. Maybe it's a Southern thing because we definitely mean it as a shady comment. It's meant to be shady coming from the sender and remain unknown to receiver. See, I'm getting informed, right? So what I think that we are learning here is that two things can be true. A word that's been around for 800 years, okay, should not mean that you get to feel offended. However, comma, if you say precious in that connotation and someone feels offended, then you recognize that. End of story. Okay. All right. Just so give me a moment because that's not all the hard hustle Houston we got. So shout out to the one, the only Millie Chun. Okay, shout out to her. Because this child apparently a lot's going on here. And child, listen, I don't know. But let's watch this. Millie Chun. Shout out to her, like I'm sure it's coming back right after this. Roll it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Baby, we got some heart and hustle Houston tea. Okay. Now you know the ladies have been a little different this year, right? It's been kind of divided, right? So this is coming from Lebrina in her stories, Alena inboxing her. Let's just get into it. Child, look at Lebrina and her hair. Come on, hair. So a lot of people feel a certain way about Lebrina because even I was like, what's really going on? Because we got Josh over here at the house. Her and Will are talking to Josh. People feel like maybe Lebrina should not have been in the room and this should have been a conversation for the men. But this is a very new show, right? So we got to have the main key players in the building.
I fully agree with that. Even with this show, when you are watching it, right? And I remember I thought about a show called Sharnita's World, right? That is on a defunct Black-owned network called Nubian TV. Used to promote all the time, don't promote no more because it doesn't exist no more. Now, with that being said, something that apparently pissed people off was when I said that Sharnita's World has a slower pace in terms of the storytelling of the show. And the idiots that got offended did not have the capacity, capability, comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to recognize I cover the media industry. So I know it a lot better than y'all. And I pay attention to things. And with Hard Hustle Houston, it's usually very much in real time. And every time that somebody comes on, they show Latoya, they show Chloe, they show Roe, right? They show everybody. So in one sense, I can understand it, but because like Lebrina has had a relationship with, Alena, it would make sense for her to be in the room, right? So because like Lebrina said, there are three sides, his side, her side, and the truth in the middle. So let's continue on.
But what the problem was, it seems like Lebrina was leaning into Josh. Let's go. Okay, y'all. So I think Lebrina said towards the end of the year last year, things had gone left. So this top message December the 4th. But then color du jour is Alena. She had taken a screenshot of this particular situation.
Now, I'm going to zoom in for a minute. Someone in the chat turned on disappearing messages. New messages and reactions will disappear 24 hours after everyone has seen them. So when you pull up your phone, you can go into invisible mode. And it's pretty much like if you're dating somebody, or if husband and wife is like, hey, I'm a sex you, and then visible messages are over and it's gone, right? But of course, is anything really gone with the internet? No. But moving on, just wanted to bring that up. So let's see here. You're a joke. Deleting shit and screenshot is whack as fuck. So that is color du jour, right? To Lebrina, right? So right here, you're a joke. Deleting shit and screenshotting is whack as fuck. Keep the same energy you have when you're talking about when you're talking shit about me and Murrena. Also, when you say in the room, lied and listen to BS about you flying isn't going to do shit. Sign a room, screenshot this one too. By the way, as a side note, can we just agree Millie Chun's a fine ass woman? Can we just agree on that? Like Millie Chun Lee, Miss Lee, if the nasty, could really be a real name. For real. Like Millie Chun Lee, Millie Lee. I like it. Moving on. Just wanted to give some love on the face card. All right, moving on. Like how it just described Millie Chun, y'all.
And she turned them on, and Lebrina turned them off. Right? The disappearing messages. So this is Lebrina. You're a joke. Deleting stuff and screenshotting is whack.
That was right. Was Lebrina. Okay.
AF. Keep that same energy you had when you were talking mess about me and Manera. And also when you say in room lied and listed to BS about us, your plotting isn't going to do stuff. So it's a plotting season, right? So
now hang on a second. There's somebody that wants to call in right now and talk about something here that hang on. Give me a moment. They are calling in right now as we are speaking. Okay, so just give me a moment. Oh my God. Go ahead, Umberto. What you guys say on the child? Go ahead.
He never got no pictures. We're telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
What? He never got no pictures. We're telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
What? He never got no pictures. We're telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
What?
Okay, let's get back to Millich. Here we go, y'all.
Cleared it up, sat in a room, screenshot this too. She said screenshot this one too. Hold on. So now we're gonna hear from Lebrina, okay? So I'm gonna let her talk and I'll be back.
So I'm trying to enjoy my nice, amazing Tuesday. Getting work done, by the pool. And I get a notification of a screenshot. People are so weird. Go away. It is what it is. We're not friends. We're not cool. You talk shit, which is why we're not cool. I unfollow. We don't have nothing to talk about. So all the people that's like, oh, y'all are friends. We're not friends. Let's start there. So please keep the same energy you had originally. Keep the same energy. Get off my page. Get out my DM. I'm not coming to yours. I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone. I keep telling y'all, tell these people to leave me alone because they don't want me to go there with them. Leave me alone.
Want to make your loved one cry happy tears?
Wow.
Give your loved ones something they'll never forget.
So clearly there's a problem. Okay.
Clearly.
There is something going on in the group. And Lebrina has spoken to it and she's posted. And there are other post also that Lebrina said that she would let out. I think she's going to talk about that as we keep going. But she and Alena are not friends, okay? And then Alena is saying, I don't know if you're going to see it in another video, but she's talking in Lebrina's videos, talking about what she's not going to tolerate. Okay.
Now, here's the thing, right? With Lebrina, not with Lebrina, but Alena. You ain't bringing a damn thing to the show. What are we doing here? Why do you exist? Not exist, exist. Why do you exist? Not exist, exist. Why do you exist? I do declare, why do you exist? You creating drama off the show, but you ain't producing none on the show. What the?
Okay, but let's keep going.
Like, I'm not the one nor the two. Like, you trying to secretly
Not the one nor the two to activate the three. Let's continue.
screenshot, delete messages as if you never sent me a DM. Like, all that weird stuff. These people, man, these so weird, man. They are weird. They're weird. They're weird.
Really Chun's face. She like, oh shit, this is some bad shit. Hell.
Like, and I'm not gonna say everything because it's not necessary, but keep that weird over there. Stay over there. You screenshotting, I'll screenshot and show everything that you trying to plot or whatever you trying to do, whoever you talking to, I'll do it. I'll put it out there for you. How about that? I'm like, you weird. You delete messages that you sent to me as if they're not there, and then try to screenshot as if like I'm talking to myself. Girl, go away.
Now, if Alena is over here screenshot messages, deleting her messages, and reposting Lebrina's messages as if Lebrina is just out here just going at her, that's wild behavior. But then she was like, I can put the screenshots out there. And this all stems, it has something to do with Josh being over to Lebrina's new house.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that.
Because
And then
it's only episode 3, and we don't know what else is to come. Now listen. I only know what I know. And let me say this on the big screen, right? I only bring in social media when it is relevant to what we're watching. I only bring in social media when it's relevant to what we're watching. I only bring in social media when it's relevant to what we're watching. Just like that Kim Moore that's across the street, when she did her confessionals, that was relevant to season 16. That's the only reason why I brought it into it. But also, too, it was a cultural story at the time, too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, this guy broke that story on my brain leak. Let's get back to it.
and whatever else. The level situation, we're going to get into that in a minute. But honey, this is something else. Baby, this is a plot. Okay? Shout out to K. Michelle. This is a plot. So up top, Lebrina says, okay. So now Alena says, I didn't say anything about you except you being low, bringing Josh on. By Lebrina lost our respect for you. Now, I think everybody felt a certain way about Josh being over to Will and Lebrina's, right? And I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad if Lebrina had come off neutral. But Lebrina came off kind of like siding with Josh. And
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? And Murrena said something very important. It's like, we all made friendships in this group, right? So let's look at this. Laughing emojis, okay, that's from Lebrina. Color du jour, Alena says, Alena rather, I didn't say anything about you except you being low to bring Josh on. By Lebrina, lost all respect for you. But here's the thing, right? I don't know if you know this, but there's a guy named Martell Holt that literally made his kids bleed just so that way they can be on TV. He cut their resources to be able to make money. He allowed one of his kids on the ATV to run rampant when his kid could have been knocked out. Obviously, you don't know who Martell Holt is. That piece of shit bastard should have been swallowed by his drunken mother, Marlene. That's neither here nor there. And then Marlene should have been swallowed by her mother, then we wouldn't be having this hellhole. But that's neither here nor there. Let's continue on. So then we got Lebrina with the the guy head. That's a cute face emoji. By the way, shout out to Bingeworthy where he did the emoji head. I missed those videos, but also too Bingeworthy. He's a smooth looking brother. All right, it's mutual. Josh and Will are grown, but I'm not getting anything you're saying right. I'm not getting anything you're saying right now. Rather, not on your level. Oh hell, you again. Yeah, you need to grow up. Don't forget, people have stories about you as well. Oh, damn. And the difference between me and you is I care less. Than there's a shade emoji. The blank karma will put you out. I suggest leave me the fuck alone. Like I'm not for your shit. Oh my God. Let's continue.
She has, or we haven't seen her have a conversation with Alena. And I think maybe she should have had a conversation with Alena and let her know Josh was coming over, just to give her a heads up, because she clearly didn't know. Let's continue. So Lebrina sends a cowgirl with a tongue out, and then she said, it's mutual. Josh and Will are grown, but I'm not getting anything you say right now. Sorry, not on your level.
Oh, be careful with the karma you put out.
Here we go. Then Alena comes in and says, yeah, you need to grow up. Don't forget, people have stories about you as well. Oh, Lord. And the difference between me and you is I can care less. So Alena responds with, okay.
That's what it was. We didn't know what that was, but it says okay with the cool emoji.
Careful with the karma you put out. Then Lebrina says, I suggest you leave me TF alone, Alena. I'm not with your stuff. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Lebrina is responding. She said, you're a joke. Deleting stuff and screenshotting is whack AF. Keep the same energy you had when you were talking mess about me and Manera. And also, when you sat in a room and lied and listed BS about us, you plotting isn't going to do anything. And she said, screenshot this one too. And then Alena comes back and says, done, get on my level. And then Lebrina has some laughing emojis. Okay. And now Lebrina comes back and she has a little message in her stories. So we're going to get into that and I'll be back.
Can you articulate the opportunity in 90 seconds or less? All of the companies that got funded in all 23 countries, in multiple geographies, in multiple languages, all were able to say, here's my idea in 90 seconds or less.
That is true.
It's just funny to me, like the hypocrisy of it all is so weird. Like
the black hypocrisy, the black dazzle, the black imagination, everybody moving on.
You're mad that I said the on my level comment, and we all knew what I meant. That's neither here nor there. I explained it 1 million times. And it was still purposely misunderstood. So, okay, whatever. But then to go back and do it in a malice way, in my DM, but you talking about karma. Man, I can't make this up, y'all. When I say weird, it's been like this. It's been weird. And I never said anything. I never did anything. I was the quiet one. But now that I'm zero tolerance, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with it no more. Now I'm mean because I'm stopping you in your tracks. Croak.
So when Lebrina is talking about the on my level situation, this was a conversation the women had, and we saw it on the show, I think on the first episode. And Lebrina had said, I didn't think you were on my level. Now she said that she meant it in a peace way, like she has peace in her life, and she didn't realize that these ladies were sticking that, or this is where they were, and she was glad that they were there, right? But the ladies took it a different way, and I even said I can see how they could have taken it a different way.
Yeah,
that was wild. But with Alena saying get on my level in her DMs, Lebrina feels like it meant something else.
Yep.
So this relationship is over.
Yep.
And we will see how these ladies go forward.
This reminds me of the Never Ever Mets when it was two what was it? 2 sugars in a shot. And child Kiki, oh my Lord, Kiki. You know the question of Kiki, do you love me? Nobody love Kiki. Okay, I mean, my God, you can catch up on that. Me and GG9 gave it to you with that. But child, let's continue
on Heart and Hustle Houston. Because right now it is friends or foes, and it is definitely a split. But we're going to see how this is going to go. And Ro, you was talking about that was the clown, one of your castmates. Because she said it's definitely not Lebrina. Oh, honey, the plot of it all. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
My Lord Jesus. So let's keep going here because there is more. Here we go with another video from the one and only Millie Chan. Once again, the face card. See the face card? Never declines. Moving on. Okay. All right. By the way, can we just talk as a side note? What the hell do you do with this? I never understood it. What the hell you do with this? And by the way, you know what? We'll talk about that Monday. Child. Okay, moving on.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Millie Chan. What is going on over here at OWN? 2 different shows, 2 different producers, but a lot of mess. Let's get into it. Let's start with Chloe, okay? Chloe's on Heart and Hustle Houston, and it's no lie, there's a divide with these ladies, and it has started off really rocky. But then we just talked about Lebrina, talking about Alena. Now, Chloe has come here. Baby, she has an announcement. Let's get into it. Baby, this is a personal message from Chloe Cook. She's
not you had to put your glasses on.
Says respectfully, I don't want to talk about the show. Not because I'm avoiding anything. I just genuinely don't think about it the way everyone else does. I don't spend much time discussing cast members, analyzing episodes, or reliving conversations once filming is over. If it's not press or something I'm paid for, I don't care to engage. Okay, wait a minute now. So that's clearly like there's a disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Chloe's like, I'm coming here, lights, camera, action. All right, peace out. You know, I'm gone. Let's keep going. Then it says, when the camera stopped rolling, my focus shifts right back to my real life, my children, my men, my money, my brands, my family, and my purpose. The truth is, I didn't need television to become Chloe Cook. Way before a camera ever followed me, I had spent years building businesses, serving my community, mentoring, and establishing a name that opened doors in rooms I hadn't even entered yet. I've had people recognize my work in airports, conferences, classrooms, events, and even countries globally far beyond Houston. Not because of a television show, but because of years of consistency. So while I appreciate everyone who supports me, please don't feel obligated to send me every post, comment, opinion, or conversation about the show. So Chloe finishes and says, I promise I'm not losing sleep over any of it. I promise life is too full. God has been too good. And I have far too much to be grateful for. This is something I do. It is not who I am.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chloe Cook. What? Child, now my question is, what do we have in store for the rest of this season? If Lebrina is over here on her live, going back and forth with Alena. Now, Chloe didn't come here and say, look, I came here to work and I'm out. Like, what is really going on? Let's go to the next show.
Nope, we're not going to that piece of shit bastard. Moving on. So with all that being said, right, now Chloe is apparently a new client at some agency, right? Roe has stepped into the chat, right? And here it is here, right? So Chloe is the only cast member that has publicly spoke negatively about us on interviews. Stop sending me that post about her not caring. All I'm sick of the BS. I definitely never gave a up. And if people kept my name out of their mouth, I would have responded. So this is what I said, right? I said, why do I feel like we got more to come and it's about to go to hell? I'm still holding out for this show. Still holding out hope for the show. It's a show that's definitely on TV, but I don't like the energy. Oh my God, why all this energy? And Roe's a real one, so whatever's going on needs to be fixed because this cannot continue. Okay? All right? So, Miss Small and Keandra elevates. By the way, Keandra, child, listen. I see the card, child. Listen. I might actually, she deals with AI digital products. I might have to get in touch with her. So apparently there is a lot more to what Roe is saying. I'm going to be respectful of that. Okay. All I will say is this. Murrena and Chloe were on the Shade Room Live. It's a show that they do on all their platforms, but YouTube, is YouTube. I can't believe the Shade Room's not at 1 million subscribers yet, but they will get there. I think they should have a campaign to get to 1 million right now. But with that being said, child, Murrena was the only one on for the whole interview. Chloe's kids were acting a fool, and she was dropping in and out. You could even hear sound from her. But yet you come on just for work and press. Child, have your camera working just fine before you talk. Now, before anybody says, well, Braylon, you had that Carmelo Anthony live and your stream wasn't streaming. But you know what? I handled that shit. And boy, did y'all get an ending on that one, okay? So don't tell lies about me. I won't tell the truth about you. The worst Kendrick Lamar. That is everything that's going with Hard Hustle Houston. I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. And sorry for that moment earlier in the live when I was human, okay? Normally, you're not supposed to do that on live, child. So please forgive me. I'm sure y'all have seen worse on social media, okay? All right, moving on. So we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we will be back with more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, brilliantly bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Literally, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Miral's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you right back so much. I tell you thrice. Welcome back in to Brainley's virtual tour live. I have all you here. Y'all, that is the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You got 2 back-to-back shows on a Sunday. How about that right there for you? Like I said, Big Girls, Wanted, Escaping Paradise. What a docu-series. I suggest you guys go watch it. It is available on HBO Max and Discovery Plus. It is truly a series that deserves to be seen. And then, of course, our Hustle Houston, we are still going to cover this show because, for one, I actually love the show. Number two, it's worthy of being on television. Number three, that they need to work this out, because when people remember this, not everyone is praying for you. Some people are praying on you, right? So and child, like I said, I don't know why OWN renewed a show where the executive producer Carlos King said that producing reality TV isn't even fun anymore. So if it ain't fun anymore, then why are you producing it? If it ain't fun anymore, why are you producing it? If it ain't fun for you anymore, why are you producing reality TV? I don't understand. That's like saying I want to be lazy today at work. Okay, well, if you want to be lazy today, you get fired. Like, what the fuck? The fuck? Anyway, one love, much love, all love. I feel love is sending it right back to y'all. It is time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say more special, because you are always one of us, and trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be, do what you've been chosen to do. Last one thing to call yourself is another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, we're great together. And I always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or child, listen. You are allowing yourself to know that you cannot allow everybody into your space, because not everybody deserves your resources. Okay, make sure the replay is not just right if you watch it, not just right. Let's do it. But if you want to experience it again, I love you. I value you. I embrace you always. We're going to see what you got to give it. See what you got to give it. See what you got to give it. Where obstacles you've overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, just recognize opportunities are available, right? And sometimes what holds you back from receiving an opportunity is you going after it. And believe me, as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying to myself, because there are some things that I feel like I've held myself back for, but the more you hold yourself back, the less chance you have to receive what you've been asking for. Amen. And so with that being said, y'all, I'm going to let you know one more time. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Right here. You got 4 hours, 59 minutes, and 4 seconds to get your entry in. That clock is ticking. Okay? That clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. Once that gets to 0, no more. Okay? So use your 4 hours wisely. All right? One love, much love, all love. Feel love and send it right back to you. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's come, for the blessing on the way for you, me, all of us. As society has to be about its culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying